Good morning as you are getting your week started. Happy Monday morning. This morning's devotional, I would love to take the time to read 2 Kings 6 and 7. I don't have time, but I want to jump off of the last devotional in that I talked about life outside of the camp. Inside of the camp, the people were starving and they were eating three things. They were eating donkey heads, dove dung, and boiled children. What an appetite, what a recipe, and what a way to start your morning. But here's what I want you to see. Dove dung represents processed food. In other words, if only you can be fed by what somebody else has already processed, God has so much more that He wants you to see for yourself, where you're not always relying on somebody else. The other thing that we're eating is donkey heads, stubborn and proud. And then thirdly, children. If you're feasting on your children's accomplishments and what they're good at and what they're doing, that will not sustain you. Life is outside of the camp. And so inside of the camp, the people were listening to the king. And the king said, if you go outside the gate, here's what's going to happen. And the people listened and they starved. And rather than listening to what four beggars had found, finally the people had to make a choice. Are they going to listen to the king, who reasoned within himself and said, yeah, the enemy fled in his hiding, so that we go out and then he's going to ambush us? Will you listen to the king of reasoning, or are you going to listen to the spirit and your spirit man that believes? The voice of unbelief was killed when the people believed. Do you believe, or does everything have to reason out? Unbelief will keep you inside the walled city. But if you're going to find life, you got to go outside of the camp and break down the gate and lay hold to be a world changer, to experience Christ changing you. And when He changes you, you become a world changer. Go out today, break down that reasoning within your own self and mind. Break down that unbelief and that voice, and listen to the voice of the Spirit. The Spirit is willing, the flesh is weak. God bless you. Have an awesome week.